So hello everyone. So we will continue discussing the animal series we have. So today we will discuss about the phylum Echinodermata and phylum Mollusk. Echinodermata, the starfishes, and mollusks we all know, sepia, oyster, octopus. So interesting video. So phylum Echinodermata, as you can see, starfish, they are radially symmetrical. You cut them from any half, they will divide equally. That's what we call known as radially symmetrical body they have. So we have an example like starfishes, sea urchins, sand dollars, and sea cucumbers. They are the animal with radial symmetry and spiny skin. They possess a water vascular system with feet which are used for locomotion and food capturing. Brain and excretory organs are absent. So the major sensation is of suction. The suction is the process by which they get the nutrition. Suction and regeneration is the major process they have, the phylum Echinodermata. So we have to remember that. Next will be the very interesting phylum Mollusk. It later on divided into the three classes: Gastropoda, bivalves, and Cephalopoda. Interesting. So we have an example like of clams, polyester sepia, cuttlefish we all know, and the octopus. So interesting. So what is the unique anatomy of mollusk? Soft body enclosed in a metal protective shell. Radula is a structure by which they stick to which they used to grasp the alga from the rock. They have the radula, a retractable foot, and a tentacles. So so the mollusk has been divided into three classes: bivalves, gastropoda, and cephalopoda. The bivalves, they have the double-walled shell, which encloses their tender bodies. Gastropoda has single-walled coil. As cephalopoda has shell in internal, or absent. They can be both. They have internal shell, they have external shell or absent. They can be both. The bivalves have reduced heads, well developed head and eye and tentacles in gastropoda. And cephalopoda, well developed head. So in bivalves, a foot may or may not be present. Gastropoda, a large foot or digging and locomotion. Large foot will be there for digging and locomotion. And cephalopoda, foot divided into tentacles. So interesting. So bivalves, very poor locomotion, they fasten themselves to the bottom structure. Gastropoda, creeping crawling locomotion. Cephalopoda, rapid jet propelled locomotion. So interesting. So we have an example of bivalves like clam, mystimus, indulis, and oyster, pear, and cochiculum. In gastropoda, we have example of Helix aspera, Helix tosta, murex, the purple fish, uh, Platella. In cephalopoda, we have an interesting example like sepia, octopus, and squid ink. So what the major sensation of this phylum mollusca? They have a shell for their protection, and world beyond their shell appears to be threatening to them. It's so interesting. They need a constant shell. They want to be in that shell. Beyond that, the world will feel like threatening to them. They have the sensation like that. The theme of I versus me in the animal kingdom. Their chief energy pattern is often expressed with the gesture of fingers closing and drawing to backward and inward. Their fingers to be drawing backward and inwards. They have the gesture like this. Often the patient of the mollusk will have these gestures. There is a great longing to remain within the security of the shell as it provides them the protection, but at the same time an intense claustrophobic feeling in the shell. They have the claustrophobic feeling in the shell as well. So their nervous system is not well developed. They are very sensitive to any kind of suffering, and they do whatever they can do to avoid suffering. They have that sensitivity, so sensitive these mollusks are. All mollusks exhibit spasmodic retraction as a defense and to escape from the painful experience. They have the spasmodic retraction to protect themselves. That the how they used to survive. This is the main strategy of their survival. So the feel of extremely vulnerable, and this can be expressed as the sensation of being exposed, unprotected, and go inside a closed and shut teeth. So that this had the main feeling of that. So at last, I will show reverence to all my gurus who taught me so much. And contact me nishant25smilebox@gmail.com and do subscribe to my channel.